This book was published, it's called Shadow of Time. I borrowed the title from the song by the wonderful Irish traditional singer Trina O'Connell, who was with the Bothy Band. I'm very much into Irish traditional music. So I asked, this is the title of her song, I asked her permission to actually give this name to my book, which she gave me kindly enough. I'll start with something simple, just to give you a chance to get accustomed to my foreign accent. This is the poem I wrote when I traveled in Eastern Europe. I was in Belarus and just past Prague, I think. And a poster by a motorway just struck me unusual, you know. That poster, it read like this: "Stop, shoot a wolf." So after that I wrote the following poem. It's called A Practical Solution. The strangest thing I've seen in my life was a large poster by a highway in Belarusia. "Stop, shoot a wolf." Nearby, there isn't a single wolf. I never carry a gun. I can't even shoot well enough. And I'm not the only one like that. But isn't it a curious thing that one starts thinking over a practical solution to the task one faces? Next goes a poem written in the west of Ireland, I think about 5 or 6 years ago. I was travelling a lot around 2002, so I was in County Sligo, and I just wrote a poem that is entitled "Pastures of Elderly Men", North County Sligo. Exposed to a hypothetical counting eye in the sky, sheep 22 and sheep 23 show off the red numbers on their backs. In shed-like houses, human spare parts are growing old and gradually fading into rust. Sleeves of time smell of dampness. Fungi-impregnated walls reminisce about the good old days of barn dancing, when the earth would call to sky hornpipes for a tune. No couples are up for a dance now. "Women don't survive here," a woman of 80 said. Sort of European poem, or maybe anti-European. I was told several times that I wrote so you can compete with you. It's called "Europe in the Mirror of My Teapot," and it's about actually what I saw it's about the fact that I saw the map of Europe, which was hanging on the wall of the building I was in, and it was reflected in the teapot. Europe in the mirror of my teapot is hard to recognize. This silvery curve enlarges France and Germany, but lessens other states. Ireland is barely visible. Russia tends to slide away to the dark side of existence. All the gaps between capes and islands are mended, as if an invisible giant put in stitches. Croatia reaches for Italy. Sweden clings to Denmark. Former mortal enemies each give each other hugs of love. Maybe it was like that in prehistoric times. This teapot seems to have its own vision of the world, and the map of Europe on the wall. Practically speaking, teapots serve another purpose. Sipping my viewless tea, I wonder if I can see the meaning in this image of unity and distortion, and also their strange synchrony. And the last poem I'll read from this book is called The House in Ostajenka Street. Sort of my reminiscence of living in Russia made me write this poem, which is sort of another strange mirror. I mentioned Gurdjieff just to make a footnote. Gurdjieff in this poem. Gurdjieff was a philosopher and even a musician. He was a composer. He wrote very strange music, to which I referred in my poem. It's called The House in Ostajenka Street. It's actually the real street I was living in at some stage of my life. I once had a girlfriend who never went to the lavatory. She didn't even know the exact location of it in our house. It was a crazy house in Ostajenka Street with an enormous hole in the stairs leading to nowhere. We were stuck in upstairs rooms and used a fishing rod to hook out some food through the kitchen window. The house like Gurdjieff and fed us off the reel with his music for distorted piano. From the dear mirrors often emerged images of the three girls I fell in love with in succession in the kindergarten. They all had the same name, Marina Popova. Years later, the fourth Marina Popova emerged in the flesh, in dangerous proximity to me, and everything went to hell, possibly